Hello Taurus, this is your reading for August of 2022. I do want to do a little bit of a bonus extra for you before we start with the card readings. We are going to do the card readings. And by the way, my name is Vickieverlie, and you can find me at vickieverlie.com. Don't be fooled by imposters. Because this whole thing, this big event, this North Node Uranian conjunction is happening in your sign. I mean, if anybody's going to be affected by this North Node Uranian conjunction, it is going to be you, Taurus. So what is this all about, first of all? Well, the North Node Uranus conjunction, the North Node is always pulling us to our highest possible outcome, to living our best life. You could just put it that way. But it's really like, it's more than that. It's our soul mission. It's aligning with our highest calling, our highest destiny. You know, it's very powerful energy all the way around. Everybody's going to feel the effect of it, but I dare say nobody will feel the effect of it more than you. It's happening in your first house if you're Taurus rising, but even if you're wherever your Taurus planets are, this is for all Tauruses, you are going to feel this energy. The universe is conspiring with you to bring this energy forth, to propel you into the next level. But here's the thing that's going on. We also have Saturn making a square. So Saturn has to do with destiny and karma, and the nodes has to do with destiny and karma. So they're working in tandem, but they have a different approach. Okay, Saturn is very much trying to push you. Saturn will make things difficult and tries to like push you to do what's best for you in the long run. Saturn, you know, it's like a real strict parent, you know, that really wants the best for you, but maybe they need to work on their, they're not so tact and diplomacy, or I'm not finding that right term that I'm trying to pull out, but you know, they can be real strict and forceful. Where the Uranus energy is like, come to me, it's freedom time. Let's go into the higher dimension. Let's go into the space age. And a great example of this Uranus, it doesn't have to be negative. You know, a lot of people are putting a real negative slant on it. And it absolutely does not have to be negative. Because a real positive thing that's already come out of this Uranus North Node conjunction is the James Webb telescope. If you haven't seen the pictures of this thing, you've got to check it out. I don't know. It's on the line if you're familiar with the Hubble telescope, where the NASA pictures of the nebulas and all the space and the colors and everything. But this thing is like so much more clearer and better and higher quality. It's so good. And that's one of the things that have come forth during this time frame. So this thing is going to be exact on July 31st and August 1st. But there's an arc of influence, and we're already in the arc of influence. From mid-July all the way into mid-August, we're going to feel the effects of it. You'll be feeling it for sure. And even, you know, with Uranus, with the North Node in your sign, you've been being called for your highest power all the way. So if you're going to resist, things could get tougher. Now another thing, especially if you're Taurus rising, the Saturn square is coming out of your 10th house of career. So many of you may be making a change in your career. That might be it. You might be saying, you know, I'm not fulfilled in this job anymore. I don't really want to do this thing for a career anymore. I want to follow my own true soul's calling. And it's gonna be hard not to. But why would you want to resist, you know? Sometimes I guess with Saturn there could be this sense of, well, there's security. I have my security and different things like that. But you know, for the most part, let it go and let it flow, because, you know, I'm going to put that nodal conjunction in your sign, because that is super powerful. Yeah, I mean, powerful for everybody, but for you, really, really, really powerful. All right, so the decks we're going to use today, this is for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon, or anybody who has prominent Taurus in their astrology. The Rock and Roll Tarot deck, 3rd edition, the smaller one with the colors. Really cool. All right, then we're going to, for our second part of our reading, we're going to pull from the Hanson Roberts, which I called the wrong name in a bunch of videos. So if you're watching, I'm not going to go edit those videos out, but if you're watching it, don't leave a comment. I realized I made a mistake. I called it the Morgan Greer, and it's really the Hanson Roberts. And then we're going to pull an Animal Totem card for the month from your my Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. All right, let's get to shuffling. See what I was... when I said let's get to shuffling, I heard let's get to stepping. You know, that means let's get a move on. Let's get to stepping. All right, so let's see here. We're going to shuffle up, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Sign, Rising, Moon, or anybody with prominent Taurus placements in their chart. for the month of August of 2022. What do we got coming up here, Taurus? Soulmate card, very first card out. Another thing I want to mention too with these cards, if you see a word or a shape that kind of grabs your attention or pulls you in, definitely pay attention to that, because that is a way that your spirit guides in the universe can really pull you to look at something, and you can get a personal message from this general reading. Well, you know, it looks like you've been feeling the pressure. You've been feeling the pressure. You've been in, somewhere in your life where you've gone through some struggle, and it's just not going to change anytime soon. Stalemate. It's not going to change. I know, Taurus, is sometimes you don't want to make a change, and I feel you. I'm Earth sign too. I know sometimes you don't really want to make a change. You're a fixed sign, and you're grounded in Earth, and you like things to be, you know, this Uranian energy is messing with you. I'm sure a lot of you, it's like messing with you. It's like, I don't like feeling, I want to be grounded. But that's what's so great about it, honestly, Taurus. You are in a position to ground this energy into the Earth because you already are so connected to your Earth sign vibration. But it's time to let that go. Come on, it's time to let that go. And you've got two aces. You've got Ace of Rods, so this is the time to plant your seeds. While we've got this fire energy, got news coming in the time of fire, or communicating in the time of fire with this page. So we're going to plant our seeds in the time of fire. So time of fire is right off the bat. We're going to be in the sign of Leo all the way from the 1st of August all the way through to the 22nd of August. So this is when you're going to plant your seeds in fertile ground. That's what the guides are saying. I might put that. Plant seeds in fertile ground, or just fertile ground maybe. I'm sorry, I do have to jot this down real quick, or I will totally forget it in 2 seconds. All right. So yeah, we're gonna try an alternative path. We're not gonna be the bull and keep going through that. I'm gonna bust through this wall. No, this is not time to bust through any walls. This is a time to, you know, just go around or go in a different direction, take it in another direction. Some of you, well, this could be you. This could actually be you, because you are the Earth sign. By the way, there's no gender in these readings, so even if you're a male, this is the card that represents you. It doesn't have to be necessarily a female energy. With the Hermit, so that could be too, like you're thinking, well, I'm thinking I'm withdrawing from society, or withdrawing a little, and I'm thinking things over, I'm working things out, I'm off by myself. But I didn't feel like this was you. I felt like this is this soulmate energy that we're looking at. Because you have the soulmate card as the very first card out. So there's a soulmate energy with this, I would say probably another Earth sign, another Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or potentially coming in the time of Earth. Now, I just told you we're going to be in Leo till the 22nd, but after that, we move into the sign of Virgo. That's Earth sign energy. So this could be either a Virgo, well, it could be any of the Earth signs, but it might be in the time of Virgo, towards the end of the month there. I do feel like this is a major relationship. For some, love relationship, sure. Could be a love relationship. Might be, though, somebody that hooks you up with some kind of money or job situation here. Because all of our soulmates are not our lovers. We have a lot of soulmates who are not our lovers. Definitely people who hire us or give us a leg up in life, often they are our soulmates. This one could even be an attorney with this Hermit here. This could be an attorney. You're getting some kind of accolades here. Whoever the soulmate is, they think you're it. They think you're awesome. They treat you with a lot of respect. They put you on a pedestal, and you're treated very well and respected very well. Even if it's a work situation or whatever. Maybe it's a love relationship for some, work situation for others. Pay attention to that intuition whenever that High Priestess shows up. You're getting the High Priestess, Hermit. This again, this has been coming up, this has been kind of a theme here, and it's about this going within. Going within and listening to our own emotions, following our own hunches, listening to our dreams, these kinds of things. Okay, so we've already established your Earth sign, so we're going to look for you in this deck. Oh wait, I just saw a card in there that was not of this deck. We're going to see what it is, because it's going to be for you. There it is. This just popped out, the Hangman. So it could be some waiting. I'm going to set that aside. That got mixed in with the wrong card. So here we go. We're going to look for you in this spread. So you are going to show up as either the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles or Page, or excuse me, Knight of Pentacles. Whichever one shows up, that's going to be you, okay? And then we're going to look at the cards that are around you for more information on what's going on around you. That's going to be the energy. You came out right away. You came out as the Knight of Pentacles. So the cards that are going to be around this Knight of Pentacles, there's that Ace of Cups again. Well, not Ace of Cups again. You got another Ace. This is going to be the influence of what's around you. Okay, I'm going to finish out this bottom row so we can see, you know. The universe is trying to make you a change here, Taurus. And if you keep resisting and you keep saying, no, I don't want to change, it's going to keep building into negative things. And why would you? Why would you want to do that when there's all this beautiful opportunity for these new beginnings, and there's all this beautiful Ace of Cups and these opportunities for you to go in a direction that is the direction, the node. That's what the node's doing. It's trying to pull you in the right direction. So if you're trying to change something that's an immovable force, give it up. I know that's hard for you to do sometimes, Taurus, but you need to give it up. There is another path that's opening clearly with all these aces, and the Two of Rods tells us that that's the case. The Two of Rods, the sun is only rising. It's only the beginning phases, but the skies are clear. He sees the direction he's looking toward is that he has a clear path to his future, a clear path to his victory. And it's looking, you know, right at you. It's also, too, is a card of partnerships, and you do show up right next to this Knight of Cups. And again, gender, forget about gender. Could be male, female, whatever. But I feel like this is, with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Rods, this is definitely some kind of romantic connection for you. Could be, potentially. Maybe it's somebody you're already with, and you just start turning over a new leaf. It doesn't have to be, or if it doesn't apply to you, maybe check your rising or moon. But this is a very strong partnership, a very strong connection. And I feel like you've been waiting for this for a while, many of you. Or maybe some of you have taken a break and you're like, okay, we're going to really try again. We're going to really try again and make this happen. I love the Seven of Cups right next to this person. They're a dreamer. That's one of the things that this is telling me. But also, when this shows up in the context of like a romantic or any kind of relationship, the Seven of Cups says, like when you're thinking about, well, I want to meet somebody or I want to work with somebody, you know, I want a business partner, whatever the case may be. But I want this person to be dependable, be this, be that, be this, be that. Your list, your laundry list of all the things that you're looking for. Well, guess what? This person embodies those things. This person does have that energy. And vice versa. They're also been dreaming of you. So, you know, this is some really cool stuff over here. Again, it might be tied to some financial stuff because you do have all this work stuff down here. You've got this energy of, you know, this is working, doing what you love and being really successful. This can also be having your own business versus working with this bigger conglomerate, this bigger company, this bigger organization, which seems to be, you know, not working out so good and causing you some stress. So you've got to make this decision. You can't make them do what you want them to do. You can't, okay? You could try all you want. You could be that bull and keep pounding your head against, well, look, this is better. This is the way we should do it. You're never going to convince them. They are old school situation or whatever it is, and they're not going to change for you or anybody else for that matter. Or you could go off, maybe start your own business, or maybe get into a situation where you do have that freedom, where this feels much smaller and scaled down, but more successful for you and more fulfilling for you, you know, where you're really enjoying it and you're being really fulfilled by it. So it's your choice to make, as always. It's always your choice to make here. All right, let's go ahead and get our, where's my next cards? The animal totems. Here they are. I got so many decks flying around here. Real quickly, I want to announce that I am open for the Libra Ingress reading. It's a popular reading. It's a look at this time frame to all the way to the end of the year. It's a psychic reading, but I do look at planets a lot, you know, astrology and stuff. It's always real popular. Available for a limited time. You can find it on my website under the Readings tab. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Animal Totem card for our Tauruses for August of 2022. What do we got coming up? Butterfly. Beautiful! Beautiful! Butterfly, lovely, lovely, lovely energy. You are ready with this North Node alignment, with this Uranian energy. You are ready to fly. You are ready to spread your wings and fly and show in all your glory, in all your beauty, and all your glory. Because Taurus says you are ruled by Venus and you're very creative. I've never met a Taurus who wasn't creative. I've jammed with so many Taurus musicians. Many of the Tauruses are musical, but also just you're creative. You're not meant to stay. You've been in this cocoon. You've already done this. The caterpillar doesn't say I don't want to be a butterfly, or no, you can't fight against what's unfolding here. With the North Node and Uranus in your sign, resistance is futile. Okay. Resistance is futile, Taurus. You're the butterfly now. No longer of the earth, you take flight to soar with the angels. Release the burdens and embrace the metamorphosis. Dance in the joyous recognition of the ever-evolving now. Yeah, no longer of the earth, you take flight to soar with the angels. That's so Uranus in your sign, because you are really grounded. You're the most grounded earth sign of all. You're the most grounded sign of all. So, no longer of the earth. Well, you'll still be an earth sign, but no longer of the earth alone. You're awakening your senses and spreading your wings and putting out those feelers, feeling what's out there, to take flight, because that's the Uranian energy. To take flight into the future, to take flight into the next phase of exploration and everything. It's just, embrace it. Don't fight it, embrace it. Maybe I should say that. Don't fight it, embrace it. Don't fight it, comma, embrace it. Embrace the change, embrace the growth, embrace the next phase of your development, because it's all coming down, Taurus. All right, hey everybody, since it's back to school season, I thought I'd break out some of my notebooks, and since many people are going to be buying notebooks and school supplies at this time frame, why not enjoy some of my notebooks? This is just a few of the designs that I have. They're on Amazon for $5.99. You can find the link from my website or below. They're under the name of Vickie Creative. They're that brand. I use that brand for graphic design. So it's not under my real name, Vickieverlie, because I want that just to be my books. This is notebooks, and I have a lot of stuff under the Vickie Creative. So these notebooks, they're $5.99 on Amazon, free shipping with Prime. If you're going to be picking up some notebooks anyway, why not treat yourself or your child or whoever to some of my designs, and in the process you're also helping an independent creator, which is me. Okay. All right, so one more thing I want to tell everybody. I'm coming out with the Uranian Space Age energy coming out. I came across this book recently in my bookshelf, and I'm like, I need to tell people about this. I wrote this book 10 years ago under a pen name. Lariv is an anagram of my actual last name of Verlie. And it's a Pleiadian tale of love, the Starseed, a Pleiadian tale of love. And it's a paranormal romance, which is not really my thing. I just kind of put it in that style. I was trying to write in that style, I guess, because that's what was real popular back then, because there was the Sookie Stackhouse. There was several, and there's various vampire love stories and all that stuff. So I tried to write it in that style, but it is still a good story. Maybe my romance, because I'm not into that stuff. Maybe my romance stuff isn't the best, but it's a good story. And I also at the time, I was thinking along the lines of the James Redfield, where he did the Celestine Prophecy, which is a fictional tale, but it's also filled with all these metaphysical insights. So this book definitely has that flavor too. It's short. It's only 169 pages, like a novella, I would say, more than but it's a good story. So if you're into sci-fi, check it out. It's going to be free in the Kindle Lending Library. But also, the thing is, I always saw this not as a book. I see the opening scenes in my head. I see it as a film or on film, whether it's even just a web series or whatever. So if there's anybody out there who is looking for something along these lines that wants to develop it into some kind of a film or series or something, definitely get a hold of me, because I would so be open to that. And here's the thing, this doesn't have to be the end. I definitely had notebooks with more stuff that could happen involving time travel and walk-ins and other things. So, you know, this doesn't have to be a one and done situation. It could move on. There could be more to the story for sure. All right, so you know, just putting it out there. You never know who's watching these videos or what could happen. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in for my videos. Taurus, this is really super powerful for you. I mean, the most, dare I say, maybe even the most powerful thing in your entire life right now. I mean, seriously, it's big. So, you know, be that butterfly. Open those wings and spread your wings and fly. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button. That really helps get my videos out there and activate that YouTube algorithm. It's so appreciated. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Big time. Make that choice. Time to fly like the butterfly. Okay, Taurus? Thanks for tuning in. See you again next month. Patreon, you're up next. Till then, bye.